place so you can progress. And we're skipping the first platform by doing this warp.
Okay. Glorious. Or... And that is why we use Flash.
There you go, Dynamite. Yeah.
Oh boy.
I can see it. Oh man. Through Flash 20 damage, guys, so if you didn't have Flash up, you would be taking 200 damage. It's easy one-shots, and that's why Flash is pretty good.
Hey, Flare Storm! Let's go. Lost my train of thought there for a second. No, not that way. Thank you.
Yeah, so these are part of the puzzles in this in the light as well. I have one more of these block puzzles as well.
Okay. Judgment. Because I'm pretty sure two of them are weak to fire, or weak to water, and one's weak to fire. So this is like just a really bad setup. They really wanted Ivan. They took him through Flash. They took him to under half health.
They went for it. So 33 damage through Flash. That's actually crazy if you think about it.
It's just dumb. I should have just used the Genki. This is going to be a little rough having used 3 summons on a single fight. That's unmanageable. Why did I do that? Oh, I know why. Ah! Because Ivan's not wearing the right armor.
Oh, the Elven shirt, yeah.
Okay.
We love using synergy.
Okay.
Showing it up for the stream. And they've stayed consistent and have no encounters in puzzle rooms, so here is no encounters.
But as soon as I jump that gap, I can have an encounter. I most likely will.
At least Carrie didn't jinx you this time. So that Carrie synergy is pretty unreliable, so to say, because the blocks you're targeting have really awkward hitboxes. So sometimes you'll be right in front of the block, use Carrie, and it will miss, and then you're sad because you lose so much time.
Oh my god.
This is going well.
Right. Fortunately, he didn't dynamite, because that probably would have wiped my crew. But, since he just did a mad blast, this is easy to recover from.
Yeah, caught by surprise dynamite is the one way you die here.
Really? Oh, thank you.
Oh, you screwed up that, yeah.
Now we have the most broken weapon in the game.
Yeah, except we won't really be using it, but at least our attack stat is nice and high.
Yes, that is the important part. I lost a lot of time doing counter rates and bad menuing. Okay, here's the other puzzle block room that he was talking about. There's 4 blocks, but it's a really large room, and blocks don't move very quickly.
Also, if you drop them in the wrong hole, then you have to exit the room and do it again.
Yeah, that's not. At least my gen are recovering. That's nice.
This was a pretty decent puzzle room as well. Didn't really get stuck on any blocks.
Yeah, that was... Alright, so this sandfall opens up the way to the path to get to the Harry. Harry, we'll be sitting in a pretty good spot. This will be final boss fight.
There's our ride up to the top. We just need to climb the staircase a few times and we'll be on our way. Just be safe and reset your gen even if there's a low chance of getting an encounter.
Yeah, that's my plan. At least ground and dash. Did that say level 19?
It did.
Do you have any idea how insane this is? I'm sure you do know how insane it is. But
That's pretty crazy.
to be level 19 before getting to this house. That means my encounter rate was so insane. Like, that explains all this time loss. The encounter rate was so high that I'm getting experience.
You've got some really crazy encounters in general as well.
Okay, and now we are to the end game. There's a lot that can go wrong, a lot that can go right. Believe it or not, I'm pretty sure world records possibly behind. Just if I have like an excellent fight, if I have great luck and great execution on this fight, then it's possible. Either way, I'm not going to be far off. So this has actually been a good run despite the arc. But I am going to have to focus on this final fight here. It's just, there's so many things that so I'm going to leave it to FX to go over some of the fun stuff that's about to happen. From there.
Yeah. Yeah, so the final fight is gonna be a two-part fight actually. First we're going to be fighting Sadros and Minari together, and after that they're going to get back up after they light the lighthouse. Spoilers. And basically we're going to be focusing on Minari at first in the first fight, because Minari has an instant kill ability, so we want to try and avoid it. So we'll be using ground on Minari as well. And most of the strategy will revolve around using Granite and Flash interchangeably on every turn, so we never take full damage from anything. And then we'll be healing with Mia every other turn, usually. And then on the turn where she's not healing, she can throw a summon on them. So it will be a slow but methodical grind. And we'll be doing that 2 times, because the final fight will be employing a very similar strategy. Right now we're just setting up the gym menu in the items to be on everyone that they're supposed to be on. Alright, so just one final check. Deciding to put Flint on standby, having the extra burst potential from Judgment on turn 1, if needed. So yeah, final cutscene before the boss fight starts, as would be evident. And here's some more exposition where they want the staff that Ivan retrieved early on in the game from the thieves. That staff is actually important, and Sadros and Minari want it. It's somehow related to entering the Jupiter Lighthouse, which is obviously in their list of things to do, so they need it. And they said they wouldn't harm Shiva, and then obviously the interpretation is that they would let her go, but that's of course not what they said, so a sort of clever double cross where they insinuated they would let her go, but then decided not to. Alright, so boss fight starts. So as I said, Minari is the scariest one here. Sadros is kind of a wimp, as opposed to the early game where Sadros is extremely scary. So as mentioned, we'll be grounding Minari as often as possible to avoid her using her one-shot ability. Because there are some spells in this game that have an effect which is aptly called Death, and Death obviously means that your character dies immediately, no matter what. So trying to avoid that is priority 1. So here you can see the strategy coming into effect. Turn 1, we did the granite. Turn 2, we're using Flash and Mia as healing, so we'll be high HP. Here's Death. This is the one-shot ability. Usually won't kill you through Flash. It's still possible from what I know, but low chances. And because of our strategy, we'll be having Granite back this turn, and then next turn we'll be having Flash up again. And we're just going to rotate them over and over until Minority dies. So yeah, Death Side is a pretty scary ability, but as mentioned, it doesn't usually kill through Granite or Flash, so... As long as we keep up our shields, we should be fine.
That size is
Wish, that's a good outcome. Like, you would think that's a bad outcome to have her cast a Wish, but it's actually fine. It just lowers her damage intake by a lot. She doesn't buff Saros. A really scary potential outcome for her is to cast, what's it called? Impact, it's called. She can cast Impact on Saros, which boosts his attack by huge amounts, and then he will one-shot anyone, potentially even through Granite.
okay. Wish and Potent Cure? Seriously? Why is this happening right now?
That's pretty. Well, at least he cured himself and not Minority. So. Yeah, the fight will be taking a few extra turns if they keep healing like this.
The one benefit to them healing, though, that lets me be more aggressive with Mia, because I don't have the healing.
Yeah, we can throw out more summons, boost our damage a bit. So even though they heal, we're doing more damage as well. Break is fine, we're losing some damage output, but even though... yeah, even though we lose our damage there, because Break resets our stats to normal, basically. So, but again, it means that he's not doing anything to us, so we're fine with that.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, and there we go. Death Side killing through Granite. Highly unlucky, but we still have one Water of Life if I recall correctly.
You remember incorrectly. I don't have that because I had to use it. Because Isaac has cores. Okay.
This is going to be a very slow fight now.
Why did I do this? Have to get lucky to do it, apparently. So since Death Side killed Isaac, I didn't use Cybele like I told Garrett to, because I didn't have 3 Earthkin, so I was trying to figure out how to die right now. because I didn't have, like, at some point I was going to have a turn without either Flash or Granite. I got really lucky there.
But yeah, we don't have a way to get Isaac back then, which is unfortunate, so... Our final fights will be very, very slow.
Assuming I even survive it. This could take a while. Honestly, like, I think it might almost be faster to just reset. And by reset, I don't mean like actually reset. I mean like die and then just come back up. Because not having Isaac makes it so that I have no accuracy. I have minimal damage output. Oh hey, Minardi's dead. Okay. That works.
Alright, so Sadaros's healed for about 400. So we're looking at another 2 or 3 turns, including some setup.
Oh, it'll be more than that. I didn't mean that. I meant to.
It's a flash turn, so we're fine even without the heal.
Oh, and ground's up, so that actually kind of.
And we're overlapping ground and granite because we can summon Ramses instead, which does a decent amount of damage.
The changing strategy here a little bit. I'm hoping to have both and Flash up when I go again. So I'm trying to conserve them at this point.
Yeah, in general, as I mentioned, Sadaros isn't really that big of a deal. It's mostly just Minardi, which, as shown, kinda wrecked us.
I meant to. Ever wondered what Sadaros tastes like? Did I have?
What kind of question is that?
I wasn't the one who asked it. I have no idea. Okay. I don't know how I survived
there we
that.
go.
That was not. And I have no
But yeah,
way
we
to
have no
revive
way
Isaac.
to... Yeah, Isaac is just gonna stay dead for the rest of the run.
Circumstances like these are exactly why my estimate is so high.
The final fight is gonna take like 20 minutes.
Understatement. We're assuming nobody dies during this fight. And also remember, I am out of Psi Crystal. So if Mia runs out of Synergy, this is gonna be bad. Spoiler alert, the RPG ends with fighting a dragon.
Who would have thought, right?
Wow. Double Evil Spirit turn 1. Are you kidding me right now?
Oh man. He really wants you dead.
What is this nonsense? Like, I don't even know how to process that.
Just for reference, everyone, Fusion Dragon has about 5,000 HP. So if we're gonna hit him with Mars every other turn, we're gonna take about 50 turns. Because we're gonna do Venus, Mars, Venus, Mars.
Pretty much.
Actually, we're gonna do Ramses Mars, so that's something.
On a couple.
But we can't because we can't do that. Rip.
We can next turn. We can only do it when ground is free.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have a bit faster than 50 turns. We managed to do the Ramses thing every other turn.
Outer space, oh god.
Yeah, but into granite, and then you'll just wish, so we're all good.
Problem is I'm running low on synergy.
Yeah. This is gonna...
Oh my god, are you serious?
Oh man. He's actually dead, right?
Yes. Well, not necessarily. Depends on what move he does, but probably.
Oh, you have grown.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now this is it. I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna come back up here, and I'm gonna start over. Wow.
Yeah, we're still underestimating, guys, so that's fine. But that's why.
I don't remember where the inn is in this. Oh my god. I think I might. There it is. I'm pretty sure most of the puzzles stayed done in the White House, though. So that's okay.
I'm not sure about it. Because I never
Oh my
died.
god. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. We'll just work.
Well, at least you're high level. Because you kept all the experience, so that's something.
Yeah. Okay, so we get to do this dungeon again.
Yeah, this is why we had such a high estimate.
I would never have expected Isaac death like that. Oh, that was just ridiculous.
It was very unlucky.
Well, it's like, had anybody else died, because Isaac has quartz, I could have just revive, or use quartz to revive, and 5. But Isaac being the one to die to death side. Also, that's why Gaia waited.
You actually just have revive as an ability now as well because you're level. Holy crap!
I forgot I rebound that. I think this might be the first time I have ever died on that boss. Like, and continued to run, obviously. So, I forget all the stuff that here's to hoping most of these.
Well, you'll instantly be able to see, to tell if they are or not, because if the sandfalls are in the proper already in the proper spots, then
yeah, honestly that's the big part I'm hoping. Yes, yes, yes. I'll still have to do the retreat.
I mean, the puzzles here obviously stay solved, but I don't know about the Venus ladders itself. Oh, this one didn't stay solved. Because this one is one you put a pillar on, obviously.
Alright, so now the real question. Am I actually going to come in underestimated?
It looks like it, to be honest. Might.
The reason I'm doing this on the statue instead of air is because I can cancel it actually affecting something. So the animation is faster than.
Yeah. You can thank me for that.
Thank you.
People didn't do that until I did it, I don't know. I was like, wait, can't we just do this? And then people were like amazed that it happened, that they hadn't thought of it. Yeah, it looks like I have to do all the puzzles again as well.
I'm hoping the sandfalls I don't, because what it looked like was ones where things moved to a fixed location, like those blocks that you had to push into the ground using mouse on them. It looked like those were done, but it looks like ones where I'm just like moving blocks or not. So there's a pretty good chance they die. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just hopeful. I still can't believe Isaac died. You know what? Let's. Or I forget. So that I have 2 people who could revive. That's gonna make a huge difference. No! Bye.
Yep. Feels bad.
Fortunately, I know where I'm going, and I don't have to like go pick up the. It's not a major time save, but I'll take the victories where I can get them. This is most definitely not the best XP grind. It's not a bad one, not the best.
Supposedly the best way to grind XP casually is to just do the Tempest Lizard over and over, but I've never found that to be particularly fast.
I think it kind of depends on your level. There are just certain areas that are going to be quicker because you can do them more efficiently.
Yeah, so we're just going back through what we just did. Trying to make it before estimate, but it looks like we're going to be over estimate by now.
Well, if I have a second try good fight, then I still can't believe it. Good dude. Like, you get... What? It's like, that's the thing that threw me. Wow. Because had that not happened, I probably could have salvaged it to some degree.
Alright, well, you have synergy to revive him, so that's not a big deal, but
yeah, it's
starting to get annoying. The game really wants you dead.
There we go.
Oh. Okay, we live.
So you don't have revive until somebody is level
18, I think.
I think it's 19. It's one of the two. I know it's in that range, but I'm pretty sure it's 19. They usually go into Satros and Minardi at 18, and I go into Fusion Dragon at 19. Have revive. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I will be wrong again. But I thought it was 19.
I will do a quick check for you.
You either have to be whatever the tier 1 Mercury on Isaac is, or there's some other classes.
There's one class that learns it at 17, and every other class learns it at 19. So yeah, you were right very much.
What's the class that learns it at 17?
White Mage. So you'll never see that in a run ever, because you need all your Jin for that. Alright, well, we're pretty much through the lighthouse again.
I feel like I have to put out the
Yep, cutscenes are gonna be there. So it's at least 5 more minutes before we actually start the fight again.
Fair about.
But yeah, it's pretty nuts that we may... Or we get unlucky, we didn't even make a mistake, we just got unlucky. Yeah. And then we instantly lose like 30 minutes. It's crazy.
I just got Clay Spire. You know the last time I had Clay Spire was?
When you play casually?
Yes. That is how long it's been. Shouldn't use Flash for that. Yeah, I have an outside. I shouldn't.
It's actually crazy that you got killed by Death Size at under Granite, because it's a Venus aligned synergy.
Yeah, and I don't even know. It's pretty rare that I actually die at Death Size. I guess the case is being made for the due return, so that I have 2 people with Jin that can revive. Obviously, if I don't die to Death Size, then this isn't an issue. But
I mean, it's also just unlucky because, like, the guy with the most Venus resistance with Granite up, so the even higher Venus resistance, dies to a Venus-based spell. That's...
I blame John. It's all John's fault. Since we're rehashing cutscenes of donations or kind of updates, probably.
No donations. Well, probably a good time to remind you guys that there's still one goal up, which is Super Metroid randomizers. All runners have to find and pick up and use the space jump, so that would be quite fine. I want to see that actually.
Yeah, I want to see that, so we should get that one.
This is what I was trying to decide before, is whether I wanted to clean up, just because I didn't need it if I was going to use ground. And so I'm going to roll with it. It just means I can't use Judgment turn 1, or I can't use Boreas turn. Actually, I guess I could, as long as I Boreas with work out here. Because she'll outspeed them, I'm sure. But I'm using ground on minority anyway, so it's not. Complicated decisions to be made, don't you?
Yeah. It's always something. Flex in the chat coming up with new strategy ideas.
Yeah, but dropping Hail is really bad because it takes you so much to get to Boreas. It's gonna make things a little bit tighter up until Suhala Gate.
Pretty much. Also, Hail is pretty fast in general.
Yeah.
Alright, here we are. Once more.
Oh, I forgot to use Zephyr. Okay. So this just got fun. That's why you use Zephyr turn 1. Dumbass.
Oh man.
Yep. Yep. Hi. That's not. I meant to use it. It's okay.
Well,
God.
this is oh, okay. Well,
I knew as soon as I didn't use it. Well,
I don't know.
that's the
We're
thing
gonna
that happened.
This is
So I'll leave it up to.
yeah. We're gonna we're gonna be ending up at like 5 hours and 5 minutes. Something like that.
This is what I meant when I said one mistake in this area is that. Legitimately, all of that would have been fine if I had I'd use. It'll be 20 minutes, like it'll be another 30 minutes. Like it'll be 20 minutes over estimate because I have to get back there and then I would have to fight the boss quite a bit. At least we can hear this. Like I'm good to keep going, but if it's going to be a situation where we're going to be too far behind, I can nix it here. Tell me what the item is and we'll go from there. Yeah, we did.
It happens, but yeah. The first death was just unlucky, the second one
Was a single minor mistake. Cost everything.
yeah, a small mistake that ended up killing everyone because yeah, the end game is pretty punishing that like that.
Mentally exhausting to go this long is the problem. It's like I get here and it's just little things are escaping. Okay.
Like the main mental part is that like we were on a really good pace and then one mistake and we were on the worst pace, but yeah, it happens.
Okay. Anything? And I can't. I don't know the. Go off like infinite fire. Give it one last go. All right. Why is Waldo even awake? I think that's a more important question. Okay. Really? This is legitimately a thing that's happening. Okay. You gotta douse before you can frost.
Yeah, that's yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. This is the thing that's happening. I didn't remember.
By the way, guys, we have set up another donation goal, which is another world 20th anniversary. And the winner will wear an alien mask during the final two stages. And we need $25 for that.
That's easy, guys. You can do that. No problem. Alright, back in the Venus Lighthouse. Giving it one more go.
I will get through here as quickly as I can. So at this point, not gonna be very quick. What I should have done is after the first time I've done a safety save. Made this an invalid run right before Ceriam. I'll have to remember that for next run.
I feel like you can still save, you just can't quit out, because that's when the RNG minute starts, but if you just save, nothing happens.
Yeah, but I meant like for a marathon setting it.
Yeah, of course.
Something like this happened ever again. Oh my god, okay.
Some heavy fights again.
Yeah, they keep giving me really hard.
Yeah, we're going past estimate, but it happens. We asked the organizers if it's okay, and we're at least getting one more try at the boss.
I just don't like when we're going over estimate. Kind of dumb. Or at least. I feel bad about going over estimate. I was hoping I was going to come up at least 20 minutes under here, but you do. How are you not dead?
Well, we're almost through. A few more puzzles.
That is the most finicky button in the game. Hit detection is kind of bad.
Yeah, that's like the one problem this game has. I feel like just items and buttons and stuff being hard to actually interact with. Caught by surprise. Let's see what happens. Yeah, this can happen, guys, and it's there's nothing to do about it as well in this case.
The odds of that happening.
Insanely bad RNG on that fight, and there's nothing he can do actually. Like, both of his defensive characters got knocked out instantly, and then he had to go for a Hail Mary, kind of hope that they wouldn't kill him, and obviously they did, because these fights.
Alright, Maddox, it's your call. Do you want me to keep braving the RNG? I kind of want to let other people do their things a little bit closer to schedule when this is... Ow. I haven't either, Plexa. Like, this is just... I feel like this is illegal under the US Constitution, this cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah.
Coming in with an expert on yourself. I am good with that, man.
You could show off the infinite climb thing down here.
I don't actually know how to ever done it.
You have to press start at the same frame that you climb on the ladder.
Oh god, okay. Yes, if I knew how to, I would.
It's about a quarter of a second. You can attempt it a couple times at least, right?
Where to go?
You can go back outside, and there's like a couple of vines and stuff.
Hey, I got attacks first.
That's something.
That's so stupid.
But yeah, you could retreat back out, and there's like ladders and stuff in the area where there's not even any encounters.
Find me. Anyway, retreat out.
Oh, you're on the... Yeah, you just retreat and...
I just realized it'd be faster to go down than drop down. Okay, ladder. Up or down ladder?
As long as you go up, it's an up ladder, so you can... Yeah, you can go... You can shove that pillar to the right and go down that one, actually. That's the... That's one where you can actually show something funny with it as well. You can try it a couple times. See if it will.
So I have to press start on the same frame that
Yeah, it's frame 13, so about a quarter of a second. So it's really, you hold up and almost quite, like, yeah, I don't know. Very quickly afterwards you press start. And you can attempt it over. Obviously.
I don't actually... Do it.
If you get start, if the start menu pops up, yeah, there you go. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, so what do I need to do here?
You save, and then you hard reset or soft reset.
Doesn't matter which.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
We'll do a soft reset. Just pick the game back up.
That looks like a hard reset, by the way.
That was a soft reset. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a hard. Yeah, that was hard.
It's a hard reset. Yep.
I hit the reset. Okay, so now what do I do? We're learning tech here, guys.
You can just load up the file, and it will. You can now walk around on a higher plane.
What?
Oh, you went through the ladder. Well, now it's screwed again. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
So
Infinite
if you
flying.
get the pause on the ladder,
Yeah.
then you got the setup for it. I can just walk around and do.
And then your character will be elevated and you can walk around. And we use this in the manipulated speedruns to deal with the, for example, you mentioned the really annoying cutscenes in Altin with the statue. You can skip this. You can skip the cutscene by using this glitch. Because you can interact with the lizard from where you shouldn't be able to, and just start the fight early.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I have nothing further to add. I don't know. I had fun, even though we didn't manage to actually end the run.
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't get you guys a complete. It was a series of bad luck. Like,
It's some of the worst I've ever seen. Actually, it was so crazy.
I blame John. Always John's fault. So with that, I'm gonna pass it over to the team that's running the show. Sorry that I couldn't finish for you, but next time, Redemption. Call it the Redemption Run. It'll work out great. Notice that my runs seem to die the final dungeon, and only in the final dungeon. If I don't die to Kraken, it's always in Venus. So
Yeah. Oh well. Thanks for having us, guys, and we passing it off to the host.
Alex, what do I need to do?